Trial was about to begin. A Dallas man signed a plea deal for the 2022 of a woman over an argument at a pickup basketball game she had just apparently won.
It is because of you that my whole life has changed completely. I just want him to see the hurt that's on my face. You can't imagine in my heart. So just to look at him, to be able to face him and get some closure.
So she can continue to heal.
On October the 3rd, Asia got in the car with you as a friend to go play basketball. She texted me 2 hours before you her and said, "Mom, Larry's gonna pick me up so I can go to work tomorrow."
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video, and before I get into the video, I want to start it off with some positivity. I want to send everybody out there to support me and rocking with this channel. You know, I want to see y'all some good positive energy today, and I hope that everything went good today in y'all day. Or if I'm posting this in the morning, I hope that you do have a good day, and it's only to my supporters. But anyways, let's get straight into this situation right here. And another thing I need to do before I move forward into this video is send my condolences out to this family. You know, it's just a tragic situation. First off, let me say, I got a lot of first offs, huh? Let me say RIP to Asia Womack. She was 21 years old when this occurred, and the guy by the name of Camry Hogg, he just took a plea deal for 20 years. But let me finish sending my condolences. I hope that everything is okay in y'all family. I hope that things get better. I know this is a pain that won't go away easily, and I'm pretty sure it probably will never go away. I hope that y'all can, you know, cope with this over time. But, you know, things happen these days, and it's just unexplainable to me. But I did see the mother say certain things that I do say on this channel, and I really rock with it. Not the mother, the auntie. Just basically she was stating that, you know, he was governed by something, you know, like something had to take over him or something like that. Even though, you know, it's some free will in there as well. You know, I think that a lot of the times people are losing spiritual warfare and they do things like this. But basically, long story short, if you don't remember this story, Asia Womack and Camry Hogg was playing basketball, and she ended up winning the game, and he took her life. Now, it's unexplained what really occurred and why he really did what he did, because I just can't see him losing and wanting to take her life. Maybe he was jealous or something. I don't know what the hell is going on. I just hate that this had to happen to her. She didn't deserve that, especially from someone that they consider to be a family friend. But, you know, he signed a plea deal for 20 years, which I think that this should have been unacceptable. But, you know, when people take plea deals and stuff, you know, they are willing to go ahead and tell you what happened. And a lot of people go ahead and just deal with that so they can get some closure. You see what I'm saying? They'll go ahead and let you get to 20 years so they can understand and dissect what really took place. But he didn't tell what really took place, in my opinion, you know. And they was asking him, he didn't say nothing. He just sat there remorseful. I mean, no, non-remorseful. I'm tripping. But we finna get into the story. This is an update on it, and I got the family speaking at the end. So make sure y'all stick around, and I want y'all to hear the sincerity in their tones. Like, you can just hear the heartbreak, man. They really loved her. And it's just a tragic situation when a man, well, I'm tripping, a dude, he's not a man. When a dude that's supposed to be a man does things like this. These people, egos are so fragile these days, and it's just sickening to see the extents they'll go to just to prove a point, or just, you know, to make themselves feel better. But at the end of the day, everybody loses in this situation, you know. But overall, well, the family did take a W by him getting sentenced and stuff like that, but they still lost their baby. Ain't nothing that can bring their child back, and can't nothing can fill their void, you know. But let's go ahead and get into this. Hit the like button if you're rocking with the channel, man. I'm dropping this consistent content. That's all I ask for y'all to do. Just hit the like button for me, and tell me your thoughts and opinions about this situation. RIP to her one more time, but let's go ahead and get into the story.
Trial was about to begin. A Dallas man signed a plea deal for the 2022 of a woman over an argument at a pickup basketball game she had just apparently won. Asia Womack's mother says she knew a deal may happen, but calls the sentence a slap in the face. Her daughter's killer will spend 20 years in prison for the crime. She will meet him face to face in court later this week. Fox 4's Mary Jones live in Dallas.
I got that video on her.
Steve, Camry Hogg's trial was set to begin tomorrow. Instead, he'll be starting his prison sentence for admitting to killing Asia Womack back in October of 2022. Womack's mother tells us she's still processing the decision.
It's crazy, man.
Every day, Andrea Womack thinks about her daughter.
I miss her so much.
How she loved to play basketball and make jokes.
She holds a place in a lot of people's hearts.
Who she could have become if her life wasn't taken away in October 2022.
I can't believe she's gone.
Dallas police say Cameron Hogg shot 21-year-old Asia Womack after the two got in an argument over a game of pickup basketball at a park in South Dallas. Court documents say Womack left the park, but when she and a friend were sitting outside to watch football a short distance from the park, Hogg drove up and got out without saying a word.
It's crazy.
Police say he shot her twice in the chest, and then as she was falling, he shot 2 more times, then left.
He took it too far.
The trial for 32-year-old Hogg was set to begin this week, and Womack was ready for the jury to decide his fate. But that day will never come. On Monday, Hogg took a plea from the Dallas County DA. He pleaded guilty to murder and will be sentenced to 20 years in prison, a term on the very low end of the range for punishment.
It's a slap in the face because it's pretty much saying that Asia's life was only worth 20 years. That's basically what they're saying.
The Dallas County DA's office told
And what's so ironic, she was 21 years old. So basically, and he gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? It's not a mandatory 20-year sentence. He'll probably get out, you know, and then people be looking crazy when the family or other people go get street justice due to the fact of their lack of compassion, their lack of, you know, sentencing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's so many different things I could have said. I'm just gonna skip straight to it. They could have sentenced him to more time, especially for a senseless thing like this. It's just crazy to me. Now, there's so many other things that I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not saying that this is true, but I mean, he could have did something to her, and he probably was scared she was gonna say something. You never know what it really could have been, because I just don't see him taking her life for that. It's just something that just don't sit right with me with this. But who am I to question what really happened when I really wasn't there? I mean, I'm obligated to do what the hell I want to do with my thoughts and opinions, but damn, it's just like, I don't want to be like disrespectful in a way. You know, some people might be feeling like, you know, that's what happened and leave it alone. Hey, I'm talking about the family. I don't give a damn about other people, but you know, I just want to know. Like, it's just crazy to me. It just, I don't know. Let's get back into it. I just have to say that real quick.
Womack this outcome was a possibility. While it's not what Womack hoped for, she did get some justice.
By him admitting
See, I didn't see
that
this.
he and not going to court, saying that it was self-defense.
Womack will have a chance to face her daughter when she makes her victim impact statement.
I forgive him, but at the same time, I just want him to see the hurt.
It's crazy.
I just want him to see the hurt that's on my face. You can't imagine in my heart. So just to look at him, to be able to face him and get some closure.
So she can continue to heal
What are you doing, little one?
with help from her grandbaby, Asia.
Now I can start to heal. Now that this part is behind me.
We reached out to the Dallas County DA's office to ask about the sentence, but we haven't heard back. Womack will make her victim impact statement in court on Thursday. Hogg will be moved to the Texas Department of Corrections, where he will serve his sentence.
Okay, now the impact statement is finna come up, and you know, I spoke about the auntie a while ago, but the mother's state, I mean, everybody's statement, every family member that spoke was very touching, man, and they just want to know why. And I can totally understand that. I just hate that she had to go through something like this, bro. It's just so crazy to me. And then to watch her mother hurt just be bothering me every time, mother or father. You know, somebody who gave birth to the child, whoever contributed to the child being born, just witnessing their child get taken away. You know, that's a pain, you know, a void that you cannot feel. And it's crazy to me how people keep on doing this shit consistently. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like to bring these stories consistently because it takes a toll on me over time, but I just like to bring awareness to these type of situations, man. You know, they speak about it, yeah, get a little bit of media press and stuff like that, but I feel like it should be really broadcasted. You know what I'm saying? To show people what you could get for doing certain things to these people and see how much you are hurting people. These impact statements should be viral. I'm telling you, bro. Let's get back into it, though.
Steve, back to you.
All right, Amelia Jones outside the Dallas County Courthouse. Amelia, thank you.
Glory to God. Yeah. I like to start everything off giving honor to God. To my Bishop, Gervis Lacey Jr., to the judge, to Andrea Womack, and the whole entire family. I wrote a statement out. My niece, Angel. I used to take her to church. The actions of Cameron Hodge, how he killed my niece, how you killed her in a cold blood, in a devastating way, has infected my family, my entire family, especially my son, Larry Smith. We haven't been the same since October the 3rd, when her life was taken. You took our heart, our joy, our love. You took a part of us that can never be replaced. Not a day go by that we don't think about her. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad that we will never get to talk to her or see her anymore. Angel Womack's life is worth more than 20 years. Only God can give life, and only God can take life. I want to know, why did you kill her? You had time to think before you react. You went all the way home. Why'd you come back? Why? You had time to think about what you was doing. I forgive you, what you did, but I know you was being controlled by an evil spirit. So you have a chance to repent to God and ask God to forgive you and give your soul to Him. That's something I hope you would do. Angel's birthday is coming up on February the 15th. I wish you was here so we can celebrate her, love her. How can you do a friend the way you did her? She's supposed to be your friend.
I'm Tawana Davis, and I want to thank y'all for allowing my family to speak during this time. Cameron, I want to say to you, it is so hard sitting here facing you. You just don't know the pain that you caused my family. I'm going to keep it respectful, because you know what I want to say. I'm going to keep it very respectful. Out of respect for everybody, I'm going to keep it professional, but how could you call my cousin your friend and you do it like that? That wasn't just my cousin, it was my sister. And you wrong, you know you wrong. You're gonna have to deal with the man upstairs about it. You know, you could have came to one of us. You could have went and got somebody, you know, a female, but you went out. You went out bad, but I'm gonna hold my words that I'm gonna say, but you let the state make an example out of you. You let the state make an example out of you. And I'm sitting here looking at you, staring you in your eyes. I'm looking at your soul, you cold, you don't hurt. And for y'all to sit there and do that podcast yesterday and torment my family, it's okay, because you know, we're gonna be okay. Like she said, our life hasn't been the same. You know, we just went through this with my mother. My mama was killed by a man. And yeah, I just want to know why. Why didn't you come get somebody? We grew up together. Why you didn't come tell somebody? You got nothing to say. You just sitting there just looking at me crazy. But you better get your soul together, get yourself together, and repent, and ask God for forgiveness, because He forgives, but I don't. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say. Thank y'all.
My name is Aaron. I'm Asia's uncle. I don't have a lot to say, but what I am gonna say, I really mean. Cameron, you was wrong for what you did. And it makes me angry because you took my niece's life when you didn't have to. You didn't have to do that. You done been to my house. You called me uncle, I call you nephew. We hurt, man. We can't get Asia back. You got 20 years, but we'll never see Asia again. We're broken. We're broken from that, man. There's nothing that we can do to bring her back. I want you to know that you was wrong. However it played out, you was wrong. You didn't have to take it that far. That's what I'm saying. You didn't have to go that far. But at the end of the day, God is the judge of all. So I hope that during the time that you spend, that you find a relationship with Him. Because there's something after this life. It's either up or down, heaven or hell. And I hope that you find the right path to be on, because murder, killing somebody, it's not right. It's not right. And I want you to know that. And I want to look in your face and tell you that. And that's all I had to say.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm gonna pick my words carefully because I really don't have a filter. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, why did you think it was okay to kill my sister? That was my blood sister. That was not your sister. So I don't know why you feel like if you could call her your sister, you could take her life. Like, over some words. I mean, it's not nobody's fault you. Like, that's just what it is. I don't understand why you thought taking her life was gonna change it. I don't understand why you think you getting 20 years is okay, because to me that's not okay at all. Because my sister was 21 years old and her life was worth way more than that. What you got to say? Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why did you kill her? Why? Say something. You're a monster. You have no compassion. You don't even have a heart. And you think so sweet? You are not forgiving, and I'm getting my lick back, period. You caused my mama too much suffering and pain. I gotta deal with this on a day-to-day basis. It's hard for me to get up. So you're not gonna say nothing? I'm done.
My name is Brandy. I have quite a few words to say. Quite a few words to say to Cameron. Cameron, I must let you know that you have taken someone from us who was very special. She was our niece, our daughter, our cousin, and our friend. For some, she was an inspiration. For others, a comfort. For some, she was a light in a dark place. And to others, a listening ear. but never was she ever at any time a stranger to anyone. If anybody was in need, whether she knew them or not, Asia would make it her business to meet it. But you already know this, because she didn't change just because she met you. Her only mistake in this was not knowing where to draw the line when it came to who deserved her love. That was Asia's only mistake in it. I thought about all the things that could be said, and I could stand here and tell you about how I feel, about what you've done, and about what so many already think of you. But to do that would be against the character of Asia. So instead, I want to do what Asia would desire for us all to do. And that would be to forgive you and let you go so that we can move on. That's the only way we can move on. Psalms 34:18 says this, Cameron. The Lord is near to those who are brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. We crushed in our spirits and our heart is broken. So you see, God is definitely with us right now. And I can find some consolation in the fact that God is with us right now, because in and of ourselves, I don't know how we would do it. But God is with us right now. So we don't have no worries. But you, Cameron, on the other hand, have not considered your own. I feel sorry for you because when you aimed that gun and pulled the trigger, you shot to kill. But what you didn't realize is that you were putting a bullet into the heart of all that love you and everybody that love her as well. You have abandoned family, friends, brother, a woman, and most of all, children who need you to support, protect, love, teach, and guide them through life. You have left them open to predators and other violent men like yourself. You have left them to learn life's lessons on their own. You have robbed them of the moments they would need in life for you to hold them, to wipe tears from their eyes and tell them everything will be okay. Someone else will give them over to in marriage because you won't be able to be there to do it. And that is the greatest demise. You say you feel sorry for us, but the reality is we pity you because what you have done cannot be undone. But we as God's very own will be confident. We will learn to live with what God has allowed through His strength. And because we understand the ways of God, and we understand that they are a mystery, we won't look to you, the justice system, nor anyone else to give us what you all did not make, and that is peace. But you, Cameron, my prayers for you is that you know that if Asia was standing here right now, if she was standing here today, in spite of you telling yourself what you want to tell yourself to feel better about what you've done, Asia's very words would not be slander. They wouldn't be hate. They wouldn't be revenge. But if Asia was standing here right now, she'll just say forgive him. And to you, Cameron Hall, I say myself and my whole family, it's overwhelming, but we'll learn to overcome. But in the moment, we forgive you. Thank you.
know, there's really no words to express how I feel. And because we are where we are, I can't express how I feel. But I'm gonna read this to you. Here I sit today with tears in my eyes and brokenhearted. It is because of you that my whole life has changed completely. On October the 3rd, Asia got in the car with you as a friend to go play basketball. She texted me 2 hours before you killed her and said, "Mom, Larry's gonna pick me up so I can go to work tomorrow." She was starting a new job. 2 hours later, I got a call that Asia had been shot. She got in the car with you, Cameron, as a friend to play basketball. That was her last game of basketball. Not knowing that you would kill her because of the words that were spoken of you being a gay man after a basketball game. Because you weren't man enough to suck those words up. And then you have the audacity to sit with a smirk on your face as if it was okay for you to play like she pulled a gun on you. That's not in Asia's character. And you being a man that abused women anyway, if she had a gun, she should have used it. Because you didn't have no problem using yours. You went past her. You drove past her. And then you and your brother, which is another coward, drove up on her, got out of the car. Not only did you shoot her 2 times, but to make sure she died, you shot her 2 more times. She took your phone calls from jail as a friend. She ran with you as a friend. With friends like you, we don't need enemies. You have shown no remorse, no compassion, and you think it's a good thing that you got 20 years. Well, 20 years is not long enough. No time is long enough for the life of my child. She was only 20 years old. You get to come back, maybe, and see your kids.
Maybe.
Maybe. But you must know you have to reap what you sow. So you too will feel the same pain one day. And then you had an audacity to make up a lie and try to say self-defense. It was premeditated is what it was. Because you had plenty of time to think about what you were going to do. And you made up in your mind that you were going to kill her. And your brother went with you to make sure that it all played out like y'all planned. And you can say whatever you want to make yourself feel better. but your soul will be tormented every day of your life. And 20 years is a slap in my face. Because my child's life is worth way more than 20 years. You are a habitual criminal. You just got out of jail. And then they give you a slap on your wrist with 20 years for a 20-year-old young lady's life. She's still full of life. She was still full of life. A friend. You have torn my soul out of me. Years. The justice failed me. They slapped me in my face and they spanked you on your wrist. I want you to go to trial by jury. And if you felt like you could win on self-defense, why didn't you go? Because I wanted the jury to hear your story and decide your fate. And I'm sure it would have been more than 20 years. No time will heal my pain. And I wish this was the day we could do eye for eye. Life for life. I just want to sit here for a minute and look at you with this smirk on your face, with this arrogant attitude. I can't sleep at night. Asia call my phone every morning. I'm sad when I get up, and I'm sad when I go to bed. Some days I don't want to get out of bed. Some days I can't even eat. And you think 20 years was okay. Your soul is required in hell. And I brought a picture just to show you the happiness and joy in Asia. Can you let me see this? Full of joy in life before you took it. Full of joy life. You brown-eyed devil. Look at Asia, don't look at me. Look at Asia. This is her with life. Look at this, don't look at me. Your friend that you killed, shot 2 times, and as she was falling, you shot her 2 more times. In her heart. You also shot me in my heart.
Now, with y'all seeing everything and y'all watched everything in totality, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this, man. You know, I really wish that people didn't get life sentences for doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. It's just so dumb for you to be out here doing things like this, taking people's lives, going to the extreme just because you emotional as hell or you can't control your emotions. Whatever the case may be, it just ain't what's up. And especially like being a man. Well, I mean, I'm tripping. Supposed to be a man. Like, what the hell are you thinking about? What are you doing? What's going through your mind? I mean, come on now, bro. You gotta know better than that shit, man. You let your ego get the best of you is just sickening to me. You know, to see the family grieving and hurting the way that they are, it really bothered me, man. Real talk. Like, I can't stress that enough. Every time I do one of these videos, that's why I do some of them. You know what I'm saying? To spread the awareness on it. People don't be seeing how deep this shit really be going. You know, I think people don't realize that once you take someone's life, that's it. Like, that is it. You discontinue someone. You can't play God and expect to keep on living, bro. Shit like that just don't fly. But it is what it is, man. People gonna do what the hell they wanna do, and they gonna learn from their mistakes. And some people don't learn from their mistakes. I just hate that this shit be going on, bro. I really do. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. RIP to Asia Womack one more time. Man, my condolences go to the family one more time. 2 people lost their lives. She lost hers and he lost majority of his. I mean, just depending on when he get out. But at least he can be free. He can open up his eyes. He can breathe in the morning and stuff like that. She won't be able to, due to him being a lame. But that's all I got to say about this. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who made it to the end of this video. And if you did make it to this part of the video, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to start looking out for y'all on certain shit. Just pay attention to the videos, make it to the end, and I'm going to have something for some of y'all. But anyway it go, let me know what y'all feel, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. All right.